Hi, I wanted to go over really fast kind of what my expectations are in terms of check-in for consigners, some of the things that I'm looking for as I go through. It's really important that we're all consistent and that we're giving the same message, if you will, to the consigners. So I'm just going to jump in and show you some things that I would take and some things that I would not take. First off, we have decided that we're only taking Halloween and Christmas items for our fall event. So those would only be accepted then, and Easter items for our spring event. So want to keep up with that. Here is, we'll just start over here. Here is a nice bedding set that's come in. We have asked consigners not to take this up, to leave this as it is so it can be looked through. So hopefully they've done that. But upon further inspection, you can see where this has some stains on it. So we would not want that. That's just one. There's a few others in here. Here's another. So we would tell the consignor we were not interested in this item and send that back. All toys, we need to check to make sure that they are working. So we would turn this guy on. He's not working, so he doesn't stay. Here's a book. We all love books, but this one is very loved. It's just not high quality. We would not want to accept that. Here are some shoes, an example of some shoes that we would not take. They're just generally grubby, dirty on the bottom there. The little kick toe here is coming off. There's some holes. So we would not accept this. And the better job we do at taking in good shoes, the better the chances that the shoes will sell and not be left for us to sort. In terms of, speaking of shoes, here's another. Now these I would be okay with. There is, I don't know if you can see that, there is a little bit of scuffing there on the toe, but all in all, it's in good shape. I would certainly buy these for one of my children. So I would say yes to those, even though there is a little bit of scuff there. So let's talk about clothes. We want to make sure that the items have come in and are secured on the hanger. We've been telling consigners we don't want this to happen. So make sure that their items are secured and they're not going anywhere. So that's something to look for. This item here is just, it's Circo, not a top brand. It's faded. It's got some pilling on it. No, we don't want this type of item. So we would give that back to the consignor. You want to make sure items like sundresses are on hangers and secure. So that, again, they're not going to fall off. Baby hangers for baby clothes. We don't want baby hangers for size 5 clothes that are just going to end up on the floor. Now is the time at check-in to get the consignor to fix these issues. Not only are we educating them for future sales, but we're saving ourselves and our backs a lot of effort of having to pick it up off the floor. The tagging guns, the folks that choose the tagging guns, if they've not tagged it correctly in the armhole, it's already got a hole in it. Our buyer isn't interested in that. It needs to go back. Here's an item that looks adorable, super cute. It's got all the snaps. They're all snapped together. However, when you look closely, it's missing a button. Unfortunately, we can't sell that. Not every consignor or buyer wants to take the time to sell or to put that button on. Let's see here. This is another little dress that's just faded. Looks like it's gone through a couple of children. Just not top quality, not what we're looking for. We do not take destination t-shirts, Myrtle Beach, Clemens Tigers, those sorts of things. We do take sports shirts, Virginia Tech, collegiate and professional kind of things, but not local, drumstick dash type shirts. So definitely be on the lookout for that. This looks nice until you really dig deep into it and you can see, I don't know if you're able to get that there are some stains on here. One's like right here, several through here. Just not what we want to be known for. So I would get rid of that. Here's a skirt that when you're flipping quickly through the racks would look fine, except when you turn it over, you can see that it has a big hole in it. So we've got to be very careful. Our shoppers are going to be very diligent in making sure that they're buying top quality. So we want to make sure we're inspecting the tops and the fronts and the backs rather of all of these items. And then the last thing really to go over is things like this. We don't need random little pieces. Not only is this worn and pilled, nobody wants just a single pair of pajamas. So again, it's our opportunity to educate our consigners on what our expectations are. Let me know if you've got questions.